Yo, what's good, gang? It's the Dope Guy, and I am back with another video, big dog. Yo, hope you guys are all doing well out there because I'm doing alright, and here I am spinning the block with content for y'all, man, on my soul. Yo, today's video, we got a video by Explained, and this is called Why Germany's Autobahn Has No Speed Limit. Now, when I first started tapping into the content of learning about things in Germany, when I learned that the Autobahn has no speed limit, I said, holy hell. That is crazy work, bro. Oh man, I can just imagine how fast everyone's going on that Autobahn. I know it is ridiculous. But yo, now I'm about to get into this video on why it doesn't have a speed limit. And I know it's gonna be wild, it's gonna be insane, it's gonna be intense. You know, based off the thumbnail from what I'm looking at, it's gonna be interesting. I cannot wait to tap in. But before we do that, subscribe to the Dope Guy, that way to get notifications every time I upload. And find right here on Snapchat and Instagram right across the bottom screen. So with that being said, I'm not gonna hold y'all much longer because you already know. Let's go, big dog. Let's get into it. Yes, sir.
There is a road where speed limits don't exist.
Man.
You can drive as fast as you want with no risk of punishment. No flashing blue lights, no speeding tickets,
wow.
Just complete speed freedom.
Sheesh.
This road has a dark history.
Uh-oh.
And that freedom may not last much longer. So where is this road? Is it safe?
Look at this.
And can you really drive as fast as you like? Welcome to Explained.
Man.
Across Germany, you'll find the Autobahn, the German highway system that literally translates as automobile track. It's over 13,000 kilometers long, and there's absolutely no speed limit. Whatever speed the car is capable of is legal. But the Autobahn was a home for speed long before it stretched across the country.
Look at that shit, man. That shit give you anxiety, bro. Being on a highway where there's no speed limit. That's how you know your driving skills gotta be A1 if you ever gonna get on the Autobahn. It better be. Shit.
The speed ever recorded on the Autobahn was all the way back in 1938. Rudolf Cacciolo drove a V12 Mercedes-Benz W125 at a ridiculous 435.5 kilometers per hour.
Nuts.
In more recent times on the Autobahn, the RUF R-Turbo has been clocked at 335 kilometers per hour. A Bugatti Veyron reached 352 kilometers per hour. And a Porsche 9FF G-Turbo 850 hit a ridiculous 380 kilometers per hour. And while the record has never been broken, mainly due to the Autobahn being slightly busier now than it was way back before the war.
Oh, yeah. That is amazing. 250. I just had an orgasm. Did you have an orgasm?
That doesn't mean you won't see blazing speeds.
Yo. Hauling ass.
You'll find videos all over the internet of Bugattis, Porsches, Ferraris and more flying down the German highways.
Oh.
But while this idea may excite petrol heads everywhere, the German Autobahn has a dark history. In 1932, the first ever unofficial piece of the Autobahn was created. The A555 connected Cologne and Bonn and had no speed limits. Sheesh. It was known as the Diplomats Raceway. Hitler was appointed Chancellor of Germany in 1933 and saw the potential that a vast highway system had. As World War II raged on, photos were released of happy, healthy Aryan workers building the Autobahn alongside their Führer. In reality, all the able-bodied workers were either on the front line or in the factories. And the creation of the Autobahn during the war was left up to forced workers and concentration camps.
Damn.
Nowadays, the German Autobahn is one of the longest highway systems in the world.
See, all that weaving through traffic shit, I don't like that. I don't like that. Not a fan of that at all. You ever been in a car with someone and they just weaving through traffic? I'm like, yo, bro. Come on, dog. I've seen it so many times in my life. Like, it used to be out there like they on Fast and the Furious for real. So, but the Autobahn, that's like that shit for real, for real. Crazy. Crazy.
But why doesn't it have a speed limit? Put simply, it's never had one.
Never had
and it's
one.
never needed one. But is it safe? Per capita, traffic-related deaths in Germany are one of the lowest in the world, with just 3.7 deaths per 100,000. That's around 70% less than the United States, who has strict speed limits throughout the country.
Yep.
So is faster safer? Probably not. While the Autobahn is freedom for driving fast, it's not freedom for tailgating.
Damn, on his... Damn.
Drivers who ride the bumper of the car in front risk a €375 fine and the possibility of losing their license for 3 months.
Wow. That's crazy because people do that a lot. Like, damn, you riding a bumper, man? Like, damn, why you all up on why you owe me like that? Riding this bumper, that's crazy. And that's a fine. That's a fine for that in Germany? Man, you know how many people be doing that out here? And people could get pissed off when you ride their bumper. Like, damn, you all on me, man. Like, go around if you have to. Like, shit is crazy.
It's also tougher to get a driving license in Germany. And while drivers are free to put their foot down on the Autobahn, studies show that the average speed on a 6-lane stretch is still only 142 kilometers per hour. It's also important to note that not all of the Autobahn is speed limit free. Sectors in urban areas or under repair, as well as accident-prone portions of the highway, will generally have a 130 km per hour speed limit. And just because there's no speed limits does not mean the drivers have no responsibility.
Right.
As the speed increases, so does a driver's liability if there's a crash.
Oh shit.
Courts in Germany have ruled that an ideal driver will not go faster than 130 kilometers per hour. Once you exceed that speed, the responsibility of the driver increases with it.
Yep. Look at this. Look at that.
Anytime a serious crash happens due to fast speeds, the pressure to bring in the limits increases.
Now, you didn't have to do all that. Damn.
In 2003, a Mercedes test driver was jailed for just 18 months after being found guilty of manslaughter. Rolf Fischer's aggressive driving caused a young mother to panic and lose control of her car. She died alongside her 2-year-old daughter.
18 months?
According to a recent poll, 60% of Germans actually support the idea of a limit on the Autobahn, with just 38% saying there should be no limit whatsoever. Even the German king of speed, Sebastian Vettel, is in favour of an Autobahn speed limit, saying it is a no-brainer.
Yeah.
But it's not just because of safety fears that's driving Germans to favour restrictions.
Damn.
Introducing a speed limit could save 2 million tonnes of fuel every year. This is not just an important climate goal, but also would help reduce Germany's reliance on Russian oil.
See, people all doing all that speed stuff. Like, people, you be acting like you're in a rush to go somewhere. Where the hell are you going? Are you running late to somewhere, bro? But if you don't have to, you don't have to go damn fast. But
what do you think? Should the Autobahn stay a place of freedom for speed lovers? Or is it time for change?
Yeah, okay.
Let us know what you think. And make sure to like and subscribe to the channel.
Man, shout out to all my people in Germany, bro. But yo, the Autobahn not having a speed limit is, and a lot of people want a speed limit. 38% said no, and then 2% didn't even make a decision. It's pretty much whatever with them. But when you're on the Autobahn, there's no speed limit. You got people on the road who are drinking and driving, or on top of some type of drug that's gonna have them feeling high as a kite, and then just want to floor it and just go crazy, just go do this shit. Like, come on, man, you putting people's lives at stake, man. For real. There's people who probably go on the Autobahn who probably drive normally, and you gotta go against people who act like they speed racers or something like that, like Cruising World USA. If you ever played a video game growing up, or NASCAR, what's up, Fast and the Furious. People act like it's that, bro, but there's people on the road who really drive normally, and you gotta deal with those people who be out here wilding, and that's not fair to those who are, you know what I'm saying, who are driving normally. And 18 months for a manslaughter. That's crazy. That's wild. It's insane. RIP to her and her 2-year-old son. That's tough. That's very unfortunate. 18 months is crazy. That would have been, shit, some years out here. I ain't gonna hold you, but hey. Shout out to all my people in Germany, man. Y'all continue to be safe on the Autobahn. I would never get on that. If I ever visit Germany, I'm never going on the Autobahn, ever. Crazy work, nasty work. It scares the hell out of me. The anxiety of people speeding and weaving through traffic is wild, bro. But shout out to y'all. Shout out to everybody in Germany, for real. But yo, I hope you enjoyed the reaction to this video. If you enjoyed my reaction, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the Dope Guy Big Dog. Hit the notification bell whenever I upload. From right here on Snapchat and Instagram, right across the bottom screen. Any other videos you may check out, please comment to this video and my other videos and leave likes and comments on all my videos to help grow the channel, help the algorithm, for sure. Any more videos you may check out, leave a comment in the comment section below. No, I got you. I'm gonna spin the block. But yeah, man, it's the Dope Guy and I am out. Yes, sir. We go.